Hey guys, welcome back to another episode on Minesaga Skyblock. I am in the Western Realm, and today we'll just have a quick look at our island ranking. Last episode we made it to 3. By the time everyone re-put back their blocks, I think we were around about, 7th or so, but then when they took them all away again, we went back to 5 and we stayed there basically the whole week. Until Saturday when everyone brought their blocks back again, and we ended up dropping down to about 8, I think. So let's just make sure it's up to date. How much have we got? 19.7 million. I'm not making that mistake again. And yeah, so IS top, we are sitting at 6th, and there's a fair gap between us and 5th. So look, still in my top 10, but I did have a taste of 3rd, but I'd say there's no chance we're going to get up there. So that is the IS top. The next thing I thought I'd quickly show you, let me get out of here. Why do I want to keep on typing? That is, and if I turn around, got to show you my donation wall. So first place is still that pumpkin, second is Picky Yellow, third is a new one, Vaspon with 3 million. Over here we've got 4th with the Joma _JWZ. He gave us 5 end portal frames, so I think that was around about 500,000. 5th place, for some reason I forgot to put something in there, but 6th place was Chronic with Nothing Bitch, and the reason that's there is because here's his little book and he wrote absolutely nothing bitch. So fair enough, that made me laugh. So he's in 6th place. So let's get out of here. I was going to have a bit of a look around. We have a, if I can remember where it is, a XP grinder. I think it's in this direction, just behind that. Maybe it's in this direction. So we've been getting a fair bit of XP, and then we're going out and trying to find in the arena the $100,000 crate. So here's our XP grinder. We've basically got a stack of silverfish, or silverfish blaze, and minions scattered all over the joint. And it generates a fair bit of XP, probably around about, well, just my share is around about 500 million per day, maybe a bit more, maybe 600 million per day. So that's pretty cool for going out and finding the XP crates. So I just did that, and all the way back over here somewhere, follow the arrow, is what I got out of the crates, because no one wants to sit there and watch me open keys. So some of the good stuff here is we've got 9 paladins, a Wither King, 16 brutal blazers, another minion, some vault keys which I've not done before, some mega charges, and a few cell portals, as well as all of this stuff here. There's some cash lying around, hay bales, and a few hoppers and whatnot, as well as all these, what do we call these? Splash potions. So they all came as well. So I thought what can we do? We don't want that one. We want lucky blocks, mega charges, and vault keys. Let's do them, and let's do the lucky blocks first. Do I do them on the ground or up? At least now they don't look like pumpkins. So let's try that one. Yeah. I don't know, lucky blocks, whenever I get them, I never feel really lucky. Some hopper charms. Yeah, we're alright with hoppers, thanks. Come on. Some more hopper charms. Alright, this is the last one. And a cell wand. So yeah, I still don't feel lucky. Alright, let's do some of these mega charges. I think these are the ones where we do all this. Let's see. see what we get. We got another mega charge. Villages, creepers, god tag, dungeons, attack hall, villages. Yeah, nothing there we really needed. Let's try another one. Creepers, more creepers, 50 points, it's okay, 300,000, some gold, reroll tokens, and the good one's going to be 200 extension. I'm already at 450. How did I get that? I think it might have been something with upgrading your island. I thought I was at 400 by 400, but it must give me a little bit extra. Alright, we got a couple more. They say no whammies or something, big dollars. With a minion, we got some end portals, creepers, iron golems, 1.25 mil, half a mil, and 300 points. We're racking up the points a little bit. And is this the last one? I think it is. Let's see what we can get from this. Creepers. Crappy hoppers, points. More crappy hoppers, shards, a cell wand. Alright. 3 dungeon passes. So that was that. We got a whole stack of creepers, but we're not really using these anywhere. I don't want any of them. The minion will be alright. We're going to chuck him in the Blaze farm. So I believe with these we've got to go to the spawn. Go to spawn to use them. So let's head over there and try and find where we go. Is it this way? I normally just do crates. Okay, super rare and exclusive items. I'm a bit of judge of that. Can I sell any of that? I think I can get rid of some just in case it fills us up. And let's just do some shards to get rid of some space here. Chuck all them in just in case. And let's chuck them out. Chuck them out. I don't want you, I don't want you. You guys can go. Alright, let's see how we go with these vault keys. How does it work? What do I do? Am I meant to try and catch them or? $30 hay. Okay. What did it say it was? Super rare. Don't think hay is that rare. A nice piece of paper. Maybe I want the paper. Because I don't want any of the others. Give me the paper. We got the book. Alright, hurry up. 5 dungeon passes. Okay, go away. And the last one about super rare and exclusive. No, maybe. No. Alright, so as it is, I think we want whatever that egg is. Oh, we got whatever that egg is. 2 brutal blazers. Okay, we can add them to our collection. So I thought I would probably go off and do them, but it's no fun watching. So I will do them off camera and maybe see what we got. So let's add them to it. I've got 18 of those things. Somehow I got a minion somewhere, did I? Let's chuck him back in there. Yep. All right. The one thing I forgot, I gotta go back to the shop. Home shop. Is today in Australia is Remembrance Day. I'm missing a couple of poppies. So I went around and put some poppies around the top here. So the 11th of the 11th, at the 11th hour, is when World War I finished, and it's celebrated in most of the Commonwealth nations, of which Australia is one. So we celebrate Remembrance Day with a couple of minutes of silence, remembering those who sacrificed their lives to make Australia such a good place to live in. So that was today, and it's always a special occasion. So next thing, what am I going to do? I'm going to go off and do all those bosses, and I'll clear out my inventory and we'll see. I think I've got junk in this one. I'll put all what I win in this one, so I'll be back in a sec. So I died in that one. I was a little bit cocky. I think I wasn't keeping an eye on my armor, and most of it broke, and I only got halfway through. I forget how many I started with, but yeah, I've got 9 left, and I've got no swords. So I'm going to stop doing that for the time being, but what we got was in here. So we got a minion. What else did we get of value? We got a void chest. And we got a couple of iron generators. The rest was all a bit nothing too exciting, I guess. You know, if it was early, iron generators would be good, but the void chest is okay. We could always do a sum of them. So what is next on the agenda? I think if you have a look, this is how much we're getting every pay period, which is like a minute or two. So we're getting 206 million, which is fairly decent. If we go and have a look, I've got a Silverfish Farm that is out this way. It is someone's design. I forgot to look it up. I'll put it up where I got it from. I'll put it up on the screen, but I think it's fairly common now. You'll probably recognize it when you see it. And this is using the cell portals. So we've got 6 cell portals set up, and the silverfish make their way into the cell portals. So one of these was running just before. Which one's got the cash in it? He must be over this side. Let's have a look. So we get about 30 mil. Nothing, nothing, nothing. 29, yeah. So 30 mil in a 4-hour window. So if I click that, I will get 38 odd billion. Sorry, I'm saying millions instead of billions. This time it's billions. So yeah, about 30 billion every 4 hours. So now that that one is done, normally what I do is go to the shop, purchase myself some cheap stone, and I want 38 of them. So we buy 38 of them, and then we go find one that's available. Here's 21 hours. So this one will work. So we've got to configure these so the water will run in that direction. Currently they're falling down to the bottom here, where we've got a number of hoppers and a whole stack of extra hoppers over there, so the items sort of swish around here. This timer, which pushes that piston back and forth, is a bit troublesome. It decides that it's going to just stop working, so you might go the whole night and not get any of the benefit of the drops down here after your 4-hour portal's finished. So to fix that, I've put a daylight sensor. So I think it's every 10 minutes the daylight sensor goes off. It goes through this doohickey here, which puts a pulse out here, and this is a pulse extender. At least I know the name of that one. I'm not sure what that one's called, but a pulse extender comes in here, switches this off for a while, which moves this redstone block out of the way, stopping the signal, or at least most of it, and then pushes it back so it starts again. So this is a way around this thing glitching out, so that keeps it going all night. So back up here, we're going to have them come in this direction. Was it? Yes. So this is the top level. So in the top level hopper, I need to put 48 items. Oh. Have I been screwing it up all this time? Let me just buy another 10. That's another 10, 48. I might do my maths again later and make sure it is 48. and we chuck them in there, and what that does is it starts the water going where we want it to go. So here come our silverfish, and if we start this sell portal, then it will start selling them, and you'll see that eventually, come on, there we go. So we got 37 mil just in that like 10 or so seconds. But the thing you got to remember to do with this one is to flick this switch off and on again so that it throws an item into here, and you know, every 5 minutes it does a lag clear, clears that item and throws another one, and that's basically our timer. I'll put a link to the original video, you can have a look at that, it's all very good. But the exciting thing is if I go creature penguin and launch my little penguin, there he is, then these things really start churning out. It's a bit of a silverfish parade. So, you know, there's a few dollars coming out, and I think I could even throw one of those loot boosty things around. But I haven't worked out whether I throw it around here where they die or up there where they spawn. I'm not too sure. Let's go and have a look up the top. Here's the way in. And there are a few silverfish in here. It's getting a little bit laggy. So here they are. How many are here? That is a good question. I've got it written down on a bit of paper here. Each level here is 14 lots of 500. So there are 7,000 silverfish each level. I have around about 18 levels plus these ones. So in 18 levels, that's 126,000 silverfish. So that's fairly decent. Like I remember when we were getting just 1 or 2 a day and we're all excited, but now it's snowballed up to this. The problem we have is apparently silverfish are quite soft. They don't even like falling into water. So quite often I find the emeralds and nether stars just lying around, or they might even go into the portal. I don't think it sells if they go into the portal. So what I'm going to have to do is probably split this so it's 2 rows of at least half height, and we might need to make this catchment area just a little bit bigger, but if I make it half the height, then they won't have to fall so far, and that might keep them alive. Let's see if I can just see any you often see them just the emeralds or whatever flying out here, but no, not coming out. But you can see from the little indicator there, we've got just over 500 million in 3 minutes. So, especially with the penguin there, look at them churning out. It's you know, good money to be had. So that is where I am going to leave this episode, and I'll have to go and get myself a sword. But if you like this episode, please hit the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you have any suggestions on what I should do to make this better, or even the blaze spawning farm, if we could make that better, that'd be excellent. Just put them in the comments down below. And if you're new here and haven't subscribed, if you're old here and haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button for me. I like to see those numbers going up. They're going up very slowly, but let's try and get them to go up a little bit faster. And remember to hit that bell so you get notifications when I put a new video up. I am looking for serious people who want to join my Let's Play server. So there'll be a link to a Discord down the bottom. Join that, shoot me off a message. It is a whitelisted server. We don't let everyone in. You need to be what we're looking for. So, and like, especially if you're interested in playing when 1.15 comes out, once there's a stable version, we will bring that, we will, you know, upgrade the server to that and probably start a whole new season. So people looking for a server to play 1.15 on, come along and have some fun on our server, and that'll be, you know, great. Yeah, looking forward to seeing people there. But that'll do me for now. See you next time. Bye.